Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. Thank you so much for returning. Today's video, we're going to do a relatively quick fire run through of the books that are on my physical TBR current. I'm sorry if it is windy in the background and you can hear traffic. I've literally just arrived back to Liverpool. It's currently Monday and this video goes out on Wednesday, so when this video goes out it's literally 2 days before, and I thought I'd better quickly film this so then I can start editing it tomorrow because I go back to back tomorrow. So I've just walked in the door to my flat after going home, and so my flat's really like warm and stuffy, so I've had to keep the door open. So I'm going to quickly run through my TBR, physical TBR. I will give you a total number at the end. My aim for this is to give you guys an idea of what books I still need to get to physically, and you guys can then comment any down below that you would like me to get to or that you really think I should get to soon, and then maybe I could use a random comment generator to select books for a future video, or just you guys might have given me the motivation to pick it up. So I'm not going to go through each book in a lot of detail, but I will go through each of them. As I've explained before, my TBR cart is arranged in alphabetical order by last names. I did manage to get it all onto the front, and then I bought 2 new books and I've got 1 extra one. So what I'm going to try and do is just try and read a book. That should be quite easy, just read an extra book off my TBR cart, so hopefully get it in, or maybe have like a little bit of a move around later. But so I've got all the ones that I need to read kind of on the front. On the back you will see I've got 2 rows filled. The row down the bottom is kind of like next books in series. So on the front I keep just the book that I'm on, whether that's book 1 or the next book in the series, and then any other of the books that I've got that go in a series go down on this bottom shelf. As you can see, this shelf used to be like completely full. We're not doing too bad at getting my series somewhat down. And then this shelf here are books that I've got pulled out for different videos. So whether that be for future videos with it being like an AI video or books in a series or whatever, these books are there. So I will quickly run through this back shelf, as I'm not going to go into these books at all really, because they're either next in a series or I've already got them set out for videos, so you'll see them soon. I think these books will be out in a video in May, and then those are in June, so I planned slightly far ahead. So the ones coming up next, I'm going to try and hide what videos they're going to be in, just to not give everything away. We've got I Heart Paris by Lindsay Kelk, The Kiss Quotient by Anna Huang, Get a Life Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert, Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. This book is a brick, but I've heard it's really good, so I am excited to get to that. And then books for videos in June is The Midnight Library by Matt Hay and The Fury by Alex Michele? Not sure, but there's that one as well. So like I say, those books are books that are coming out in videos within the next couple of months. So I've just separated them from the front so I don't pick them up too soon. I mean, I am going to try and start pre-reading some of these soon, but also I know if they're on the back I need to start filming it for videos. And then next books in series, we've got Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I've got books 1 and 2 on my Kindle, so you won't see those throughout the physical TBR, but I do have books 1 and 2 for this. Bad Blood by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is book 4 in the Natural series. Still Me by Jojo Moyes, book 3 in the Me Before You series. I Heart London, I Heart Christmas, and I Heart Forever in the I Heart series by Lindsay Kelk. The Intimacy Experiment by Rosie Dunnan. This is part of the Roommate series. And then Nothing Less by Anna Todd, which is in the London series. So those are the books. Those are the books in my overflow of the series. So now let's go through the front of the TBR. These books are kind of the books that I need to get to. They're my latest on my TBR, or the ones that I still need to read, and like I say, not set out for videos or not like later on in this series. So we've got The Enemy by Sarah Adams, All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is book 3 of the Natural series. The Enemy is book 2 of the duology It Happened in Charleston. Noughts and Crosses, which starts the series. Next of Kin, which I've now found out is in a series, but I don't have it on my series tracker. I have read Out on a Limb by Hannah Bowen Young. Not a massive fan. So I wanted to read this one before committing to actually reading the series of the 2. I think it's duology at the moment. And I know Out of a Limb is now technically part of the series as well. I wanted to read this one, see how I got on with the writing, and then I can make a decision there as to whether I wanted to carry on with both those. You've got The Bodyguard by Catherine Center, Hunter. The Roommate by Rosie Dannon. Obviously this is book 1 to the other book that we've seen. The Girl Before by J.P. Delaney. Room by Emma Donoghue. The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Olive by Emma Gannon. Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmus. Homecoming by Tasha Gordy and Lizzie Huxley Jones. She was on Love Island. Tasha was on Love Island, so thought I'd give it a try. Homecoming by Luann Goldie and Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. Okay, next shelf. We've got Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. Elizabeth is Missing by Emma Healy. The Bride Test by Helen Huang. This is book 2 to the Kiss Quotient trilogy. Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is book 3 in her Famous series, so the TGR Famous series. I think you've got this one, then Carrie Soto is back, and then she's got a new one coming out called Atmosphere. We've got The Fall by Louise Jensen. Good Girl Complex by Elle Kennedy, which is book 1 in a series. I Heart Vegas, which again is part of the I Heart series by Lindsay Kelp. I did get that right. We've got The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. No One Saw It Coming by Suzanne Lewis. We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. How to Kill Your Family by Bella Mackie. And One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. And this is book 1 in the One of Us is Lying trilogy. Oh, book 1 in the Bayview trilogy, which also now has, I think, a few spin-offs and stuff as well. I'm not sure. Oh, I've done it wrong this time. Okay, and then last shelf, we've got The Maidens by Alex Michaelet. 9 Perfect Strangers by Leanne Moriarty. After You by Jojo Moyes, book 2 in the Me Before You series. The 1+1 by Jojo Moyes, The Switch by Beth O'Leary and The Flat Share by Beth O'Leary, Liar by Leslie Pierce, Love from Paris by Alexandra Potter. This is book 2 of the Love Detective duology, not trilogy. Coming Home by Melanie Rose, Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross, which is book 1 in this duology. What's the name of the duology called? Letters of Enchantment, I think, maybe. We've then got Nothing More by Anna Todd, book 1 in the Landon series. Dead Man's Shoes by Marion Todd. I'm not sure if it is in a series or anything. Heroes, a novel, Saving Charlie by Ori Wallington. And You, Me, Forever by Jo Watson. Oh, and finally, The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yon. That is, let me put this away. So guys, that is obviously my full physical TBR. Like I said in the intro, if there's any books there that you want me to read in a video or you want me to get to soon, please send that in or put that in a comment down below, or feel free to message me on Instagram. I would love to see what you guys think and what ones you want me to get to and include specifically in reading vlogs, because not always do I know which ones you'd like to see. So that would be really, really interesting and nice to hear. And yeah, just anything that you would recommend about any of these books, or convince me to read some of them, because I'm constantly looking out on new releases now. But let me quickly count them and then I will get back to you as to how many are actually on my physical TBR, because I've done really well this year to get it down, and obviously my goal at the start of the year was to get it below 50. I don't think we're there yet, but I don't think we're far off. Let me count them. 1, 2. So with that final count, I've got 57 books on there. I am currently in the middle of 3 physical books as well, I believe. So I've got a lot of books on the go at the moment. I'm feeling a little bit like burnt out with just with reading. I've been back home and I don't read a lot back home, so I was kind of picking and choosing books, and I've got a few that I'm in the middle of through audiobooks and stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping to kind of get, I think I'm in the middle of 3 physical books, but also I think it's like 5 or 6 books in general, some of them that I have on my Kindle as well. So I'm hoping to kind of like get that down this week. But yeah, so like I say, leave any comments down below of any that you'd like to see, and we are well on our way to reaching my less than 50 goal, and the next goal really is going to be focusing on getting the series right down, because they're still really high. But anything you'd like to leave down below, any books you want to see me read, any videos you would like to see me do, leave it in a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's short and sweet, so I hope you still enjoyed it, and I will speak to you next time. Bye.